All right, my next guest now, coming up next, this next performer is an extraordinary artist from New Jersey. He's been discovered on YouTube recently with this very unique rendition of some of the biggest hit records today, such as Hustlin' by Rick Ross, Paper Planes by MIA, and Big Papa by the late, great Notorious B.I.G., just to name a few. And he's from my neck of the woods, South River, New Jersey, so you know I gotta show love. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mike Oregano. Mike, hey, what's up? Mike, thanks for joining us on this podcast. For those listening who may not know, tell us where your musical talent originated from.
Well, when I was like a teenager, I was playing in a whole bunch of bands, and the first band that I actually ever played in was called Stolen Oregano.
Wow.
And people used to call me Mike Oregano, because of the band. And so, like, I kept that name. And, like, in those bands, I used to play guitar. But over the years, I had taught myself, some other instruments. And then I went to college for music. And when I was in college, I really honed in on my skills. And, one thing led to another. And I found this group called Brown Bird. And they were kind of playing, the one guy was playing a kick drum with his foot and a tambourine with his other foot. And I got an idea to do some drums with my feet. So basically, from that, I formed what is today Mike Oregano, where I built the whole setup that I play on with my pedal boards and my drums and everything.
Wow, man, very impressive. So take me through. So Stolen Oregano, you said?
Yeah, it was called Stolen Oregano, sure.
So where did Stolen come from? I'm just curious.
Yeah, well, like, when we first had started the band, I was like 14 or 15 at the time. But the drummer was telling us some story, and it was probably not even real, but he says, like, I used to steal oregano and sell it, in baggies and stuff and trick people. And so we came up with, well, why don't we call the band Stolen Oregano? And it was kind of catchy. This was, like, funny, like a funny band name,
Gotcha. What a clever way to do. Wow, I would never think that's the way it came out, but wow, that's very impressive. Now, most of your music, to some degree, has some kind of a rock reggae twist. Any artist in particular you were inspired by growing up?
Yeah. Well, there's a group called the Expendables, and throughout like high school, they were one of my favorites. They're pretty much one of my bigger influences. They have a lot of like rock reggae, ska. They do some metal. They mix in they'll do disco and metal at the same time. So, I was very influenced by them. But then, reggae and rock, that's like, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've always been very influenced by them as well. And then, there's definitely the Bob Marley influence in there. The straight up reggae and the message of the music as well that I've kind of been pushing nowadays too.
Did you listen to Bob Marley growing up?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I used to. I remember one time. I have a vivid memory when I was a teenager. I went on a cruise once and I heard this song called Red Red Wine. And I said, "Wow, I really like that." And so I went home and I looked it up, and it was the UB40 version. And then it's just random. Like after that, I started listening to Bob Marley because everybody said, "Oh, you like reggae? You listen to Bob Marley?" That's where I started, And I got further and further into it.
Wow. And tell the folks listening a little bit more about the open mic show you have coming up next. When is it really?
Oh, sure, yeah. So I have a company called Oregano Records, and I book artists, and we host events, and all that. And we do open mics at various locations. I have a lot of my artists helping me out with those. I host an open mic personally at Van Gogh's Ear Cafe. That's in Union, New Jersey. That happens on the first Tuesday of every month. It's a lot of fun. Usually starts at 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Wow.
That's one that I host, definitely.
Definitely make sure you check him out if you're going to be in the tri-state area on January 1st. You can catch him live in person at the Van Gogh's Air Cafe. Now, what would you say is your most favorite thing about performing live, and why?
My favorite thing about performing live? The fact that I don't have to rely on band members. No, I'm just kidding.
It's funny you said that because I noticed that even on the website you consider yourself a one-man band. Tell us a little bit about that, and why did you decide to be a one-man band?
Well, I mean, like I said, I used to listen to this band called Brown Bird, and they gave me an influence to kind of create and build the setup that I have. But I took it and I ran with it completely, and I made everything I play on is totally original and unique. And I like doing it. I don't have to rely on band members. And like the songwriting, there's no snags because I could just come up with a song and I don't have anybody like, I don't like that part. No, let's do this, let's do that. And it's fun because it's a totally unique setup that nobody's ever seen before. So I always get nice reactions from it, and people always have like a funny look on their face when they're watching me play. So I like that. And it's just fun. It's like any artist will tell you there's an end to performing. Once you start playing and you feel the music flowing through you, it's cool.
You don't find it like a little challenging playing all those instruments by yourself?
No, I like challenging myself, and like nobody's doing it really. Especially the setup I have built, I haven't seen anybody with my setup. So like I like the fact that I'm doing something that's different.
Wow.
And it worked.
Describe the very first instrument you played as a kid. Do you remember?
The first instrument I took up was the guitar, and I got very serious with that. And that's my main instrument. And then I just acquired all the other instruments, and I play something like 13 instruments or so nowadays. And I just keep on learning new stuff,
Awesome, man. What would you say is like the biggest crowd you've ever performed in front? Like how many? Like was it 50, thousands of people? What would you say was the biggest crowd?
Biggest crowd? I mean, well, every crowd's usually getting bigger. People are starting to come out for my shows and stuff. And I'm still really on the underground spectrum. So like a big show at a bar could be 50 people, could be 60 people. On any night there could be 5 people. It just kind of depends on who's in the place, what the event is, what the weather is. But all that stuff kind of comes into play on that. But like I'd say probably the biggest would be between 50, 60 people, maybe 70 people.
Right. So, and what city? Like, if you were to ever perform on tour, what city? What would be like the first city you would like to perform? Like, should you ever go on tour one day?
Well, I've been in the last year. I went to Massachusetts and New Hampshire like I think 3 times. So I'm starting to expand out. But those, my friends over in Mass and New Hampshire, they're really nice to me. So I like going there. So if I was going to go on tour again, I probably would hit them up first. Then I'm trying to go down to like Virginia and go up to Rhode Island. I'm trying to expand a little farther. So like basically, a good answer to that will be anywhere I haven't gone yet, because I'm going everywhere.
You definitely need to come down to Orlando, because that's where I'm at. So make sure you put that on your calendar. And of course, what advice would you have for someone wanting to follow in your footsteps?
Don't do it. No, if somebody wants to follow them, like as a one-man band or an artist in general?
An artist in general and the one-man band. Like if they were to...
An artist in general. Well, am I allowed to say any bad words on this, or is it a family show?
Right.
Clean it up. All right. An artist just starting out, nobody cares. Nobody cares what you have to offer. You have a brand new product. Nobody cares. So you have to sell yourself like... And I'm going to say sell yourself, like, on the street. You have to sell your brand and your band and your product. Just like it's a new product. Like if Coca-Cola was starting over, you have to treat yourself like a brand. So any artist that wants to start over, nobody cares, and you have to have good representation. It's not hard to do it. Go on the internet, get some YouTube videos, get a Facebook page, represent yourself well, and take pride in what you're doing.
Fair enough. Thanks. Listen, I know you have moves to make. I won't keep you too long. But again, for everyone listening, how can they find you on social media?
Well, I'm everywhere you could imagine. So if you Google Mike Oregano, all my links will come up. But I would appreciate if you're on Spotify, stream those tracks, because I'm working on building that up. Spotify, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, iTunes, anywhere you can imagine, Mike Oregano's there. Check it out.
Got it. Listen, thank you so much for joining us. You've been